Gordon F. Moore Community Park, a legacy of beauty, pride, and togetherness. A thing of beauty is a joy forever, and Gordon Moore Community Park is indeed a thing of beauty. The 703 acres of parkland abound with sights, sounds, and activities. The chiming of the carillon as it marks the passing hours of each day blends perfectly with nature's chorus. The prized Nan Elliott Memorial Rose Garden refreshes the spirit with its loveliness. The Freedom Shrine reminds us of our heritage and inspires patriotism in our citizens. Thousands of trees dot the landscape. While many are memorials to the past, each one also symbolizes a strong commitment to future generations. But it's the joy, the laughter, the nurturing, and the love people of all ages experience at Gordon Moore Park that makes this special place truly a thing of beauty. Just 12 years ago, all we now enjoy at the park was only the ambitious, some said impossible dream of Dr. Gordon F. Moore. With enormous dedication, Doc Moore worked tirelessly until his dream became the dream of the entire community of Alton. Doc sought support wherever he could find willing listeners, the mayor, civic leaders, Governor Jim Thompson, and our legislators. His enthusiasm was infectious, and even before the resources were available, master plans for a first-class recreation area were being drawn up by the Alton Area Park Development Committee. Formed through Pride Incorporated, which Doc founded for the beautification of Alton, this committee represents 80 civic groups and has the job of ensuring that the park meets the needs of the entire community. Our dream park took its first step into reality when the state of Illinois gave 703 acres of farmland to the city of Alton. Then the real challenges began. Key labor union leaders were the first to accept the challenge. They got local members, as well as those in communities as far north as Springfield and Calhoun counties, and as far south as St. Louis and Waterloo, to donate time, talent, and energy to the project. The commitments from the unions generated support from management. Contractors offered to supply materials and equipment. Area refineries donated fuel for the trucks and machinery. The response was tremendous. Unselfishly working evenings, weekends, and holidays, volunteers from unions and management contributed their professional skills and knowledge to every phase of construction. Their generosity and dedication inspired clubs, associations, corporations, and local businesses to get involved. Like magic, a spirit of volunteerism spread into every quarter of the community. Senior citizens and youngsters, experts and novices, husbands and wives, fathers and mothers, all pulled together to design and build an extraordinary recreation facility with a fitness course, horse trails, nature paths, and much, much more. Working side by side, hundreds of volunteers built roads, parking lots, ball diamonds, football, and soccer fields. They installed lights, scoreboards, plumbing, and bleachers. They constructed buildings, cabinets, picnic areas, playgrounds, and 3 miles of split-rail fence. They dug, graded, laid brick, painted, planted, and pruned. What they accomplished by working together captured national attention and even the praise of President Ronald Reagan. And Doc Moore was the driving force behind it all. For his efforts, he received many awards, but always gave the credit to the dedicated volunteers. To date, more than 3,000 individuals, unions, businesses, and civic organizations have contributed to the development of Gordon Moore Park. And each one's name is engraved on a recognition board that serves as a monument to their efforts. Together, they have generously given nearly $1 million in free labor, as well as cash contributions amounting to $500,000. More than $400,000 worth of materials and equipment have been donated or loaned to the project. Grants from the United States Department of Interior's private foundations and the state of Illinois have totaled nearly $10 million. Over the last decade, much has been accomplished. However, much remains to be done. Just before Dr. Moore's death in September 1986, he had secured the funds for the spectacular 18-hole Spencer T. Olin Community Golf Course. But in doing so, he also pledged that all major elements of the park would be in place by the time the first foursome tees off. Work on the golf course is underway, and representatives of the Arnold Palmer Course Development Company expect the job to be finished by the fall of 1987 or late spring of 1988. The tasks ahead are formidable, but Doc was convinced that our community would meet the challenge. A volunteer labor force must still construct the dam and grade the lake. When finished, the lake will be used for swimming, fishing, and boating. A footbridge will span the banks and lead to an old-fashioned water wheel. Overlooking the water will be a beautiful oriental garden, complete with babbling brook, exotic flowers, and plants. In addition, tennis courts and 4 more ball diamonds need to be constructed. Future plans also provide for 3 picnic shelters with a scenic view of the lake, and a special play area, which is designed just for toddlers. The completion of Gordon F. Moore Community Park is within our grasp, but it cannot be accomplished without the support of additional volunteers and contributions. Join the many who are working to make this park a legacy of community pride, beauty, and togetherness.